Hello, hello. Today's been a good day. Oh, wait, I forgot my slippers. It has been a day of deep cleaning, although I accidentally broke a dish. Hence the needing of slippers. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. I think we're gonna go do a little coffee making. Hello, everybody. Hello, darlings. Come in. Slowly, we are going to sink in about 3%. Hello, my darlings. How are we? This is coming up fantastic. It has strawberry in it, and almost all of the sugar has dissolved. Been relatively cool, so I haven't had to worry too much about it. Hello, darlings. Come in. Let's see. Pan is seasoned. Pan is ready, because I figured I was going to eat late tonight. Hello, my darlings. Come along. We're just getting a few things cleaned up real fast. I made sure to do a deep clean, so that's what I've been doing most of today. Hello. How are we doing, darlings? Come in. And make a quick bit of coffee, something good. I tried the what was it? Kind of regular instant stuff. And, I forgot how much I dislike certain types of coffee. Hello, darlings. How are we? We're going to do a bit of this, that, and the third. Then we can go and look at my new setup and get in on a little bit of ASMR. I was not able to find a battle partner, unfortunately, for tonight. But I'm going to see if I can at least set a couple up for the week. How is everybody? Oh, there we go. Hello. My goodness. Welcome. We're just going to have a little coffee, but I'm giving my Cuban percolator a little bit of a clean out, because I have been using it quite extensively now, and every now and again it gets a little bit of buildup. Now, if you want to give a really good clean out, a little bit of vinegar and run a percolation cycle. Weak vinegar, not straight vinegar. Oh, yes. It's the lovely kitchen for this place. And I have it to myself for a few days, so I'm making good use of it. Hello, my darling. How are you doing, Jessica? Thank you so much, Identity Fits. You're not wrong. Okay, that goes in there. Now we just need to make the coffee. I swear, I have slept so solid the last 2 nights. It's been rather lovely. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, if it doesn't bring joy, yeet it. I say that with levity, but I know how serious it can be if your appendix bursts. That is, that is not a fun time. Tell me I have just enough bean. I have just enough bean in there. Sorry. Both, you're welcome and I'm sorry. I know, you know, it's so hard not to laugh right after a surgery sometimes. Because, oh my God. You didn't know how many muscles your body engaged to do laughing, but right after a surgery, you find all of them. Let me actually move you back a little bit out of the way. How's everybody doing? Come in, darlings, come in. Now, if we get this up to 10K, I will do a free community card pull. I know. Don't you just love that late spring coming into early summer light? Hello, Cemetery Mint. I'm doing quite well. We're grinding the last of my beans to make coffee. Because while the instant stuff from the Asian market is quite nice and all, there's just, I don't know, there's something about fresh ground coffee that you just can't beat. Unfortunately, my favorite place is located down in San Dimas. That is quite the drive. But they have spectacular coffee, so it is what it is. Hello, darlings. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in. Thank you so much for those gamer fingers. I do appreciate that. It helps push me towards that FYP where maybe I can find more of the people who like my particular kind of niche. I'm a vampire, I'm a witch, I'm a tarot card reader. I'm so many different things. And, well, now we get to integrate a little bit of ASMR. Hello, darling. So how are we? Hello, darling. How are you? Welcome back. Welcome back. Hello, Ariana. And hello, hi, and hello to everybody who's come in and been ever so kindly to say hello as they did. Hello, hello. Yeah. Oh, to the side. To the make sure. I don't know why, but sometimes when people are on their back, especially in hospitals, you actually take longer to heal because everything is working a lot harder. If you can roll to the side that is less tender, you can actually breathe a lot better, and it does assist with things kind of healing faster and going back to where they are because they're not stressed and they're not being pulled apart. So we're just going to throw on a bit of that. Been doing a deep clean. Tomorrow morning we're going to do ASMR and tarot cards, and I'm going to be filming a lot of content after that. I hope to put out stuff for altar building and stuff for the new moon because we have a new flower moon coming up. It's growth, it's shedding of the old things, it's abundance. So great time to actually do a little spell for the new moon coming in, or not new moon, full moon coming in. I believe that is supposed to be. I want to say that's supposed to be on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Hello, darlings. How are we doing today? Come in, come in. Ah, yes. I am West Coast, so we are quite fortunate with the amount of sun we get. Oh, I do not celebrate Mother's Day, but thank you for thinking of the group, because I do know there are quite a few mothers out there. Thank you, darling. I do appreciate that. Come in, come in. How are we doing, darlings? I've just put on a little bit of coffee. We're letting that percolate real quick. I love these, but I'm out of beans. I have some really good, what do you call it, instant coffee, and that's quite nice and fine, but I just felt like something actually that has been roasted and loved. Oh, thank you, darling. I don't mind you saying as such. It's one of my favorite features, especially for the ASMR. It's ever so lovely. Thank you, Lola. But it's so funny. Oh, you well. Oh, they turned 17. They're so close. Don't worry, it's a good thing. Do not hold on to them. If children feel like flying, let them fly free. That'll make them want to actually come back to you as well. If you grab on and don't let go, and then get a little dodgy and want to bolt. So I know I do seem to have a lot more Central and East Coast. But I'm not mad at that. In a lot of ways, I'm very much not mad at that. Because, I'll stay on later and get more of the Westies coming in because, it's a little bit earlier here. But, like, the East Coast seems kind of fun and a little spicy. A little want to tussle at times. And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Hello, Demon. How are you doing, my darling? Oh, thank you so much for the roses, dear. I can hear my what do you call it, coffee coming to a boil. So, coffee for me is basically I feel not thick, but I fill the honey enough into the bottom of the cup that it actually touches all the sides. And it has been warm enough that this spreads quickly and evenly. And then let me grab the milk real quick. I switched out to a 2% milk. It seems to have... Okay, yes. I have to make sure. I go through it fast, but I have to make sure. There's a certain smell that will put me off milk and coffee real quick. Sometimes you can't quite tell with the store brands whether or not that's going to happen. So we're all ready for a nice long pour. Hello, hello. I like whole milk at times, but it can leave kind of a fatty taste in the mouth. Now, if you ever get coffee and it seems a little too bitter, a little too much, you can either add caramel, or if you want to go the incredibly short route about it, you can add just a tiny pinch of salt. It takes out some of the acidity. I can do this word, I promise. Takes out some of the acidity and leaves it a little bit more balanced and a little less aggressive. Thank you. And this is just a regular microphone. I'm actually on my throne list. There actually happens to be a mic that is actually meant for speaking and voice work, and it has a little thing that actually goes to your phone. So if anybody is in the mood to be that kind of a person, that lovely kind of a supporter, you can go directly get that. It will be shipped to me, and I will do a shout out for you. I have no problem thanking people who've helped me. So thank you, darling. Gorgeous, right? Just cute, soft, incredibly comfortable. What can I say? Pardon about the slurping. Oh yeah, that's the right temperature. I don't like to accidentally give myself the McDonald's treatment. Which, don't even get me started. That's an entire kind of rant. But yeah, I always make sure to check the temperature of the coffee, because sometimes temperature is a little too high and you will take taste buds straight off the tongue. Very comfortable, very, very nice. It's got stretchiness in the sleeve. I can roll them up or down as I please, and overall, it's just, it's lovely. It's cute. It's fun. What am I? Oh, that's right, snack. Like, if I stand still long enough, I will know what needs to be done. Ah, yes. Hello, darlings. Come in, come in. So, are we going to do a bit of makeup tonight? I'm not wholly sure. Probably do a little bit of the eye, a little bit of the lip and whatnot, but we can always dive straight into the ASMR. So start thinking of what kind of ASMR you want, and for people who are showing extra amounts of support, you can maybe ask and guide and direct every 5 minutes or so. And if anybody ever does need cards done, I also will be doing your cards in ASMR. So blinks on Lio, it's only 5 per. If you do 1111, then I will throw in a pendulum read to go with. Ba-ba-ba. Hello, hello. So I was looking for a battle buddy tonight, but did not happen to find one in time. I'm going to talk with the agency and see if we cannot find somebody for maybe Monday or so. There we go. hello, hello. How are we doing? Yay. Okay, go get some rest. If you want to, though, you can always just, leave it on, leave it in your ear, and use it to kind of cool down, decompress, become one with the everything. Let me see. How do I carry? Oh, yes, actually, I think I need to go grocery shopping probably within the next couple of days. So I will see if I can do that. I know that I need to pick up more fresh fruit and veg. I like to do that on at least semi-weekly basis. So let's see, that can all stay there. I think I've got the grip strength for this. Going to leave all of our doors open, some windows open. We are airing this place out. I'm doing deep cleans and cleanses and all that kind of good stuff for my space. And I decided to redo the setup just a touch. I say as I am moving a few things around here and there. Da-da-da. So let me show you the space. Nope, no corset yet. Mostly because this clock app likes to be incredibly odd when I wear corsets, and I sometimes run a bit of a risk doing as such. So, between that and feeling incredibly gender neutral as of late, I'm trying to find the best ways to go about when I wear corsets. Yes. Sorry, let me. There we go. There we go. Hello, darlings. How are we? Grab a little table so we can do the riffling and whatnot. Got a little lo-fi going on. Oh, good. Hello, darlings. Welcome. Come on in. How are we today? Did so much cleaning, so much hello, so much getting in order. Good evening, welcome and come on in. Oh, don't worry, I thought I was going to get quite a bit more done before I came on. But yes, I know exactly what you mean. Didn't quite end up getting as much done as I was hoping to say. But got so much cleaning, so much cleansing, so much stuff reordered, so my space looks a lot better and I've got better ways to film and whatnot. So overall, I'll call it a win. Hello, darling. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hello, Butterfly Eyes and Caitlin. Hello, Whitney. How are you doing today, my dear? Beyond the child turning 17. The name does not look familiar, but the emblem does, and I think you were on last night, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's right. I do need to do the shout-outs, which I know that I have around here somewhere. I wrote it down. We had such a magnificent night. There's no way I'm not going to shout out a lot of our MVPs and people who were absolutely fantastic during that battle. Hello, Liz. How are you doing, darling? I'm doing pretty well, pretty well. Did a lot of cleaning, cleansing, spiritual and otherwise. Got a new space kind of set up. So overall, remember how I told you I have a kind of a maximalist feel? Well, I was able to finally get something that blends in a little bit more for my computer to rest on. And then I opened up my library and apothecary space quite a bit more. So we've got a nice setup going. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I remember you now, yes. Hello, Oops. Hello, Caitlin. I read that off my brain. Hello, Caitlin. How are you doing, darling? Right. Exactly. I have to get into the routine of doing that instead of doing it once every while when it comes to me. Like, I need to do this on a more routine basis. It's been helping. So yes. Thank you so much for the game of Finger Demons. Oh my goodness, we're almost there. So 10k is the first place we'd like to get. That's where we do the first card pull. If I can secure some more battle partners on a few days, if you're there during the battles, you're helping out, you're supporting, your Game of Fingers, all that kind of good stuff, I will actually be drawing cards each round. So as each round progresses, as each round goes on and whatnot, I will be pulling cards for the collectives on both sides. So if you like battles, by all means, make sure to drop by. I'll try and let everybody know what's going on a bit ahead of time. And tomorrow morning, I will be on at 9 a.m. doing a little breakfast. So, yay. Oh, we have another question. Okay. I mean, we do have the pendulum. Hello, Scarlett. How are you doing, darling? Welcome, 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 everyone. Thank you so much. My goodness, you're blazing hot. My goodness. We are now at 8k, actually over 8k. Oh, perfect. Nice. Yes, we're going to do a little wake, and of course, a little bake. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So if you go to a place, if you go to my Blinks and Lyle, there is a place called Throne. I'm still readjusting everything, and it finally dawned on me how to make that very streamlined and how to get people where they need to go. It's going to be a little bit of a leapfrog, but I think it'll prove to be the right move in the long run. But yes, if you go to a place called Throne, it should be in my bio. I've got all kinds of different stuff for wardrobing, for technology, and you can also send surprise gifts. So basically, if I don't have something on a list, but you're like, oh, I really wanted to get. I know that you like demonias, and that you're size 10 in the demonias. Let's go in. That is perfectly acceptable, and you can also give direct coin support, as it were, on those links as well. I have several there that are available. So yes, I'm trying to look through some of these shops and find some of the decks and tools that I use, so that those will be made available for people to actually get. Because I know some people are hoping to have decks like mine since they are so easy to use. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Come on in. How are we doing? Hopefully well, hopefully well. And get this nice and warmed up as well. Darling, tell them. No matter what it is. I mean, if you think you're going to be in danger, wait till you're in a place of safety to tell them. But overall, tell them. And do not worry what they think about it. My opinion of organized religion is rather low because it puts so much shame on a person simply being themselves. Most organized religion seeks to assert control over an individual's consenting choices, and I am not a fan of that. But we will ask the pendulum because, funny enough, it's a rosary. I was raised evangelical Christian. I'm still trying to resolve. I know that Catholics and Christians are technically all part of the same religion, but sometimes I'm just like, where's the disconnect? Can I get a yes? Can I get a no? Thank you. Can I get a maybe? Thank you. So, can they come out to their parents and be safe? Not a great idea, apparently. Hello, darling. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing, Jackie? So I couldn't quite see the fuzzy background of my own dress. Ah, thank you. I'm like, it's gonna take me a moment. It's gonna take me a moment to learn. Hello, Ms. How are you doing, my dear? Yeah. Be careful and be in a place where you're not necessarily under their roof. Because it wasn't the firmest of no's, but it was the ooh, ooh. Mm-hmm. And I know that from experience. Yeah, I told my mother, as Polly and Pan. I hadn't quite figured out the gender fluid one. But yeah, I told my mother, yeah, I'm Polly and Pan. Did not take that well. To say the least, did not take that well. And it was mostly don't ever say that again, and especially don't ever say that again in front of your father. It's like, okay, that tells me where I should know. And I was in my 30s at that point, so. So the flash goal is 18 unique gifters, one puff heart each. So we can get 18 people giving one puffy heart each. We will have met the flash goal. I swear I can speak. We will have met the flash goal that TikTok has set up for me. So thank you so much, Ms. I appreciate that. Do we have other questions while we are sitting and doing? Do I have the window? Oh, my window blocked off. I'm like, why am I not feeling air? I know that I have windows open. There we go. Hello, darlings. Come in, come in, come in. So we're doing a little ASMR. We're doing a little tarot. How goes all? Hello, Playful. How are you, my darling? Oh, hello, Mike. Doing good so far, so good. Right. Hello, Angie. Lounging around today. Doing pretty good. Got a lot of deep cleaning done. Got, space cleansed and cleared. We actually have now a new setup. That's usually the corner that we'd be in. But I rearranged a few things. And now we've got a bit more space, slightly more different backgrounds, and now I actually have a prepping and staging area so that I can film some more TikToks, some content and whatnot that focuses on things like how to set up an altar, spell workings, and whatnot. So yeah. Mm, I'm so glad you found me when you did too. It's quite nice to have you in here. You're ever so lovely. Right, we love a good content corner. Figure give myself a little bit more room. I can wander around, and I've cleared out my closet. I'm readjusting where things are setting. I can't wait to have a space of my own, so I can really set it up and make it maximalist. Thank you, my darling. Well, if you would like a birthday read, it is only 5 per card, and we can do a little read for what it's going to be like this year, or at least in the next month or so. But I can also do the pendulum as well. Hello, welcome on in. Oh, I don't ever do pregnancy questions. Too many moving gears and parts. And if you don't know the scientific research and statistics on pregnancy, like something like between 30 and 60% end before the person even knows that they were actually pregnant. So yes, you can be pregnant, but might not make it all the way there. So yes. Well, that's okay, darling. If you stick around for a while, maybe I'll be doing the pendulums, and you can always stick around also for the community read. Oh, actually, community read needs to already happen. We have Path. I didn't even know. My goodness, y'all are fast. We'll do a community card pull. So our next goal is 25K. I like to make it a little bit tougher. Usually not much beyond that, but a little bit tougher. And of course, any support that is given is much appreciated. Also, if you want a discount when you're doing a recharge, go via the web top, tiktok.com/coin no s, and it'll take you to where you recharge, and I think you get something like 30% more for purchasing from the desktop rather than going through this app. So if you want to save yourself a little bit, that is a very good direction to go. You're welcome, darling. I don't know why these are asking me to be super thorough today. Ooh, love this. King of Cups. Big opportunities. King of Cups can be quite nice. It's water. Water is always moving, always flowing from kind of like one thing to the next. Water is steady, water is constant. This feels like a person who flows like a river. Now, this might be you, this might be somebody else, but this feels like, yeah, Person who flows like the Mississippi, just strong, steady, always moving, always flowing, always going, and always bringing like new opportunities to the people that they meet along the way. And sometimes that is, talking, conversing, getting you into the right rooms to the right people. Sometimes it's just giving you like a tip of a good place to go. Like, oh, I know of this place over here and you should try that out. And they've got a lot of what you're looking for. Somebody who chortles like a brook. Like, I would definitely say dip in your toes. If you get somebody who's giving you just advice that feels right, that feels just cool and refreshing and like good, salient advice at that, go with it. I know the river can be a little bit harrowing at times because it's big, it moves fast, and you're not always certain where it's going, but this feels like quite the little adventure, at least moving forward. Go with it. Go with it. Go with it. Go with it. He's bringing a lot. I know it's going to seem like a lot at first, but like these are good opportunities are flowing to you, and it's going to take you the places you need to go. It's not just like a financial income. This is much more like getting you to the right people, like networking events, talking, making new friends, making new contacts, especially in a what do you call it, in a slightly more professional setting. Casual, but professional, skilled. So yeah, run with it, go with it. I think that's going to bring you a lot of really good return, to say the least. Hello, Puddy. How you doing, darling? Hello, Soybean. How are you, my dear? So now we are aiming for the 25K. How do we do? How do we do? Come in, come in. We are reading tarot cards. Hello, Kate. I'm sorry, Katie. How are you doing, my dear? Oh, you just took a nap. Sad, sad. I had a very good nap. Quite a lovely nap, to say the least. My coffee, I've got my grapes. I think I know what I'm going to eat tonight. So overall, I think we are doing quite well. Come in, my darlings, come in. Anybody needs cards read, the blinks are in line. Or if anybody ever drops a galaxy, you can choose whether you want to get read for yourself or if you would like to have the community get a read. We've also got a little flash goal for TikTok as well as a support goal for myself. Yes, feel free, come on in. I do appreciate. Oh, thank you so much, Playful. I think this has been a weekend for a lot of decompressing and a lot of gentle growth. I've absolutely adored it. I can't believe how much I actually got physically done. I stopped worrying about all the technological stuff for a minute, and physically I got a lot done. So it's been quite welcome and quite needed, to say the least. Also, we have a full moon coming up on Friday. No, not Friday. What do I keep? Monday. Flower moon, I believe, is on Monday. So I will be doing some content on little things you can do for the flower moon. I think I need to go out to the mall. I want to grab a couple of chime candles, just little small things. And I've got flowers and growing things in my backyard, so I'll be cutting a little bit from there and adding that into a little bit of spell work. So we can do that. Hopefully, some of that earlier in the day, and then some of that will be filmed later on. Oh, you finished your paper! Yay! Mm-hmm. See, and you're done. What? Almost a month early. Well, you've gotten your first draft in with several weeks timing still, so that you can actually get revisions and a second draft and some refinement to it. So I am so proud of you, my darling. Hello, hello. And yes, I am moving back to the 6 to 9 spot. And that 4 to 7 was just not it for me. And especially with summer rapidly approaching, I wanted to move to a more comfortable time, as it were. I would not mind being that. In fact, that's kind of what I am working on content-wise. I want to be a bit witchy, to be a bit educational and whatnot. So doing exactly as such, and I'm going to do my best to keep everything to 3 minutes or less. That way, it's a little bit more digestible, even with the large amount of education that's going to be coming with it. Yay! I knew what you meant, darling. Hello, kitten. Welcome. Come on in. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How are we? My goodness, we're already at 12K. Thank you so much. We're sitting here. We've got our cards. We've got some lo-fi going in the background. What's up with everyone? Do feel free to come in. Tell me how well that is coming through. I'm checking levels. I want to make sure that people are able to hear it. Hello, darlings. Welcome in. We're just doing a little. Dottie, there are honestly times I can't quite tell if you are shit stirring on purpose or not. Right, soybean, that's why you have the spoon. Hello, May. That wears down the tip of my nails just right. Doesn't do like any sort of massive amount of really calculable damage per se. And it wears down the very sharp tip just a touch. So I swear I've got the fastest growing pinky nails. Yeah, no, this one pinky nail grows at just the most exponential rate. I don't know why different nails grow at slightly different speeds. Hello, Fee. How are you doing, my dear? So, I will say again, with no sharpness in my voice, I promise. I will say again, though, for everybody who is present, I'm no contact with my family for some very good reasons. So, I cannot where my mother is until she has passed. I have no plans on talking to, at, or with her. Same thing goes for my father and honestly, my siblings. Hello, darlings. Come on in. How are we doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. Hi, hi. How are you doing, Rachel? Let's see. So I'm thinking, shall we... Now, let me turn and adjust seats just a bit so you can see some of what is behind me. There we go. There we are. Ooh, you're getting those done now. Aren't they lovely? No, it's going to be about the same with me, Jelly. Same with me, Soybean. Why did I want to call you Jellybean? Are we going into another Mercury retrograde? My goodness. So they're acrylic nails and they have a gel polish over it. I don't think I'm ever going to go back to anything but gel polishes because, oh my god, gel polish wears so much stronger, so much longer, like iron. And I'm a very hands-on kind of person, so yeah, I need as much strength as humanly possible. And I absolutely adore these. Why did Ring Around the Rosies pump into my head right now, Soybean? Is she cremated by chance? Hello, hello. Welcome to Bonito. Hey, Jess, how you doing? Oh my god. So Ring Around the Roses, Pocket Full of Posies, Ashes, Ashes, We All Fall Down. Fun childhood games, I'm guessing. Day has been actually rather good. I got a lot done. I got my space set up. Now we have like an apothecary corner. We've got all this nice open space. It'll be a lot easier to film certain types of content, of course. Got quite a bit organized and moved around and opened up the room just a touch because I was feeling a little cloistered. Hello, my darlings. Welcome. Come on in. I'm going to work on getting battles set up for next week. I had so much fun. So much fun. I'd like to do more. And then I'm also working on getting together a little bit of a, like maybe a mini series, I guess you could say, about Sinners, because that was such a good movie. It was just so fantastic, and I really, really, really want to talk about it because it's so good. Mm. So, who hasn't seen that movie yet? Cane Corso and an English Bulldog. Which one sounded more out of breath? Hello, dog lover. How are you doing? Yes, sorry. Ooh, nice, nice. I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. I was able to see it twice. So good. Took about 7 pages worth of blind notes the second time around. Ooh, such a good movie. And honestly, there's so many different topics you can kind of talk on, between the use of color, the use of song and dance. Like, they had so many really good motifs. The foreshadowing was so well done. And I like that they used, like, all the people who were truly focused on were all from marginalized groups, including the vampire. And how do I put it? Like, they didn't stumble over tropes. There was a lot of very, very salient cultural information. They did their research, and there's so many commentaries, like so much social commentaries and themes. It was fantastic. Oh, good, good, good. Get something in you. Get something to eat. I didn't know what chili dog suddenly popped into mind. Chili, cheese, just good old fashioned hot dog. That or street dog. Now, chili dogs and street dogs are the only two things that I will say. Yeah, when it comes to those, totally okay to have a knife and fork. Totally okay to have a knife and fork. Okay, perfect. I wait to see you back, my dear Jess. I should be on for at least about another 2 hours or so should be fine. Well, we just love a good sandwich now, don't we? Ooh, maybe I should get that. I just got some really nice bread. So maybe grab some mayonnaise, a little stone ground mustard or horseradish. Maybe some good deli meats. Ooh, actually, that sounds really good. Oh, thank you so much for the friendship necklaces. Ooh, homemade sourdough. Oh, that sounds absolutely fantastic right there. Ooh, ham and Swiss baguette. Oh, that sounds lovely. I'm thinking ham, a horseradish mayo, a little bit of mustard. I don't know if I want pickles or if I want lettuce. Lettuce. Honestly, a bit of lettuce. Something add a little crunch. Oh, thank you so much for getting me to go. I absolutely adore that. Thank you, my darling. Let me go ahead and I will reset. Thank you so much, dog lover. I do appreciate. Let's see. Let's get some clams involved. They have some fun little clammy clams and whatnot. Yes, yes, a baguette is that kind of long, thin, slightly crusty rolled. Now, if you go to Lee's, they make their baguettes fresh every like hour or so, and they are fantastic. Absolutely gorgeous, lovely, and wonderful. French bread is honestly kind of my roll of choice if we're going to do hoagie. I mean, Kaiser rolls are also quite nice. Because of the dentures now, I can't do as many hard exteriors per se, only because I risk a little bit more injury with them. But I absolutely adore a good French bread, especially like a garlic French bread. Put down like a nice layer of just thin mayo over that. Your deli meats, then of course your cheeses, and a little bit of like lettuce, usually iceberg, something with a little bit of crisp and crunch to it. Turkey Dijon mustard, mayo, lettuce, pickled onions, banana peppers with pickles and cheese. Oh, that sounds quite lovely. Right, right. We love a good bread. We absolutely adore good bread. Now, a Reuben on a nice marbled rye. Oh, absolutely fantastic right there. I still want to try a muffaletta sandwich. I've been told that that's absolutely wonderful. But Dutch Brothers, they do a rather fantastic, well, any number of sandwiches there, but their Dutch crunch roll, that is some of the best sandwich bread I've ever had. Ooh, ooh, butter, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Add some bacon, a little bit of lettuce and tomato, avocado. I know, I'll take anything simple like toast and turn it into a full-fledged sandwich. If I'm gonna eat, I might as well eat as if it is a meal. As in just tomato. Are we talking tomato with other things? Because if you're just putting tomato between two slices of bread. No, no, I don't think I've ever had that. But I have had like the tea sandwiches. So uh lovely bit of toast of white bread, gently toasted, with a thin spread of like cream cheese and dill with cucumber. Yeah, I've done tea sandwich twice. Actually, I'll take that back. I think I did. I think I did have that, but it wasn't butter. It was cream cheese, thin slices of tomato, and yes, it was for a tea service. Oh, I absolutely adore a good tea service. Right, little salt, little pepper. If you're feeling adventurous, a bit of tahini. Hello, James. Welcome, everyone. Come in, come in. How are we doing tonight? I'm just doing a little chill, a little hanging out. Let me see if I turn off. Thank you, love balls. I appreciate it. Hello, everyone. Come in, come in. How do you do? Thank you for everybody who participated in the poll. You kind of confirmed what I was already thinking, especially about scheduling. So yes, we are going to be moving to a 6 to 9 time frame again. I like the vibe better. What can I say? It's also going to be, a little bit cooler, a little bit nicer, and apparently it's where most of y'all are at as well. So that'll be starting again on Monday, and then Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, 6 to 9 Pacific Standard Time. And I will try and be doing some educational content as well as, some fun stuff as well. Yes, hello, welcome, come on in. How are we this evening? Just going to be chilling, doing a little ASMR, and if you feel like supporting, especially directly, the links are on bio, or you can always support some of the goals that we have here. We will do the next card read for the community at 25K. Hello, Erica. How are you doing, my darling? My goodness. Sorry, I suddenly got a whole spate of silent notifications. Hello, my darlings. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. How are we? How do we do? Hi, B. How you doing, darling? Hello, April. Hello, Mariah. Welcome in, welcome in. A weird mood is perfectly fine, I understand. We're just... I got so much done today. I started working on that last night. I actually got to bed at a very reasonable hour. Slept incredibly well, and then just got back up and continued being incredibly productive. What can I say? Hello, good evening, TM. How are you doing? Ooh, you got laundry done. I got laundry done, and I hung it up. I don't know what kind of person I'm turning into. Right. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I've got a couple of days to myself. I've been absolutely making the most of them, and I will be doing the I'll be doing breakfast tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Soybean, you were productive. You were productive, and that's a good thing. You got your paper done a little bit early, your first draft, so now you have plenty of time and room to rushedly do what you need to get it done, and then go, did I really do everything? I did everything? I did everything. Cool. And then let your brain, do what it wants to do without quite so much stress to it. Mm, of course I did, darling. Yes. Oh, today was a good day for productivity. I love it. Flower moon should be coming up. I believe it's the full moon is on Monday. So this weekend is actually really productive and very fun because we're blooming, we're growing, abundance is coming in, all that lovely, lovely stuff. You're letting everything kind of shed away in so many different ways. So yes, this is a good thing. This is a delightful thing. This is why I can't wait to do breakfast tomorrow morning with y'all. 9 a.m. my time, so that'd be, I think, noon on the East Coast. And yes, I know it's Mother's Day, but I myself, not a mother. If you come in, it is fine to say, Happy Mother's Day to the collective. I myself, I'm not a mother of any variety other than mother. So it should be your day as a mother in many regards, and at the very least, you should have time to decompress. So You come in and you're hanging out and chatting and decompressing and having lunch in bed, whichever. Stop on by. We can decompress together. How's everybody's evening been? Very productive. Once we get to 25, I will be doing another community card pull, and I also do have a lovely pendulum. So, by all means. I don't know why, but the grapes are so good. That's a lot. You have managed to do a lot. It's only 7 p.m. right now here. I'm over on the West Coast, so Pacific Standard Time. But for whatever reason, quite a few of my followers actually seem to be over on the East Coast, which I don't mind at all. It's actually rather kind of refreshing. Hello, Classic. How are you doing? I figured as such. You've been run decently ragged, my darling. Okay, so you're over on East Coast. Florida or more towards New York? Because Florida, North Carolina, and like New York, Pennsylvania seem to be like the most. Oh, Connecticut! Didn't usually get Connecticut. Why, that's lovely. Fair to middling? Hey, sometimes that's all you can ask for, honestly. And we're coming up on a flower moon, so everything should be growing and doing. Yay! Oh, that's good for you, LJ. Landed a job. Fuck yeah! I'm so happy for you, darling. Is anybody else having a glitch problem? Me? Did I? Oh, did that help just a little? I just realized I had one too many things. I was like, why is my battery draining a little bit faster than, oh, oh, I had interference running in the background. Oh, you're welcome, my darling. Hello, hello, welcome, come on in. Why, thank you, Carlos. Ah, hello, darling. I'm going to be shifting my schedule. This is going to be my natural block. Well, not necessarily this particular day, but oh goodness, is there? Fair enough. I need to go through and do it over again, anyways, because I am shifting things as well. So, 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time is going to be my my show time, as it were. The 4 to 7 just wasn't quite working right for me. Didn't love the feel of it, and so we're going to change it up just a touch. Okay, that's funny. That's used to be a teenage Sunday school teacher and have very much a customer service voice, so people assume that I am motherly, and I'm like, ugh, no, no, that customer service voice is just me being polite. Mother, oh, gods, no. No, no, no. That was not the life for me. I learned that and decided that quite early. Yeah, I'm definitely still getting accustomed. I'm still kind of moving everything around. I'm getting that need to move, that need to have my own space. It's been lovely here. It's been wonderful here. I've been doing a lot of healing, but I really want a space that is very much my own, that I can spread out and do the things that I want to do at whichever time I wish to do. These last couple of days have taught me that when I am given the right circumstances and whatnot, I'm actually up and functional at roughly 8 a.m. I sleep actually really, really well throughout the night. So apparently all I need is almost total silence and knowing that nobody else is about so that I can wander as I wish. Oh, yes. Oh, don't worry. I was moved quick. I moved, I think, within about 3 days and then just got set up ASAP. So, you know, things happen. Right, right, right. It's like, I like this space. It's definitely a lot better than the last space. I'm not having to deal with vermin. If something goes wrong and I let my landlord know, things get taken care of very, very quickly. And yeah, it's no black mold. So so I'm definitely happy, but I'm like, I need my own place because I want to redecorate. I want to redecorate and I want to actually like hang like pictures and you know decorate walls and shelving and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just like I really want my own space. Just really really want my own space. That and I right now have my bed on the floor because I want to. That actually helps me sleep. But I want to get either a loft bed or probably more likely a canopied bed. That way I can, you know, A, I can zhuzh that up, but B, with a canopy bed, it looks so lovely and you can put curtaining up and whatnot. And then I can still, you know, have blackout curtains around the canopy bed, but I can also run a fan in there. I can cool down that environment and then have plenty of, you know, sunlight in the room itself. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. I only worry about a loft bed if I were to have, say, company over, because nothing says sexy playtime like being about 6 inches away from the ceiling, recognizing you can't pop up too quick, or else that might be a well, you might meet the upstairs neighbor ever so quickly. Want to get up in my loft bed? I mean, yes, but also can it support the capacity of two grown human beings? That I always worry about. Although the ones that actually have like stairs installed and have like a good solid structure, I like those. They're just a bit on the pricier side per se, especially for like a queen. Mhm. 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 So an old boyfriend of mine and he he had a kind of dual bed kind of sleeping situation, loft bed kind of sleeping situation, a little bit narrower than a queen. And what can I say? I'm just glad that we can laugh now. But one time, one of us almost fell off, switching up positions. One of us almost fell off. And much more hilariously, I accidentally kneed the poor bastard right in the jaw. We were just having some fun, not even in that way, but we were just having some fun. We flip around, and I didn't realize how little space there really was up there, so ended up catching him right under the chin with my knee and are you okay? Fine, fine. I'm gonna give you a minute. I'm sorry. mm. Yeah, no, it could be fun. I like the ones that again have stairs on them because they're built really, really, really stable. But those ones that have any amount of play, oh my god. Since 203. I haven't been on since 203. Anyways. The Blinks and Lyle, those are the methods that I have. I don't ever do Zelle. They tend to give away far too much information. And no. Oh, close to the floor because you toss and turn. Oh my goodness. Oh, you got hit in the head with a fan. My goodness. I have not been live streaming since 2020. I took kind of a big chunk of that time off, so I don't know if I'm the same person you're thinking of. Oh, didn't you poor thing? Throne. Throne is the other method. Thank you, Playful. I appreciate that. Yes, it is. It's actually a fun little number. Very nice. It's got a lot of good play at the skirt level. Breathes really nicely. It's very comfortable, so I can't complain too much about it. I do need to go through and I don't know. I think I need to go through and kind of check out some of my wardrobe because with summer coming up, I know that I've got to find or make some very comfortable things because my goodness, it's going to get warm. I know it's going to get warm. Why, thank you, Jerry. How are you doing, my dear? That's like 2022? Ooh, was it 2022? No, I'm sorry, 2023-ish. Yeah, oh goodness. Time flies, my god, time flies. Right off, linen would be fantastic. Yeah, it is fair enough, I'm like, why, thank you, my darling. Oh, fair enough. I know exactly what you mean. Now I know where you're coming from. I'm like, yeah. Time? What time? Huh. Time is a concept. Hmm. I don't know, Jerry. Are you 6'5"? Making roughly low six figures to high six figures, built like a Irish farmhand. Will Jerry marry me someday? Yeah, that's a no. How do I put this? You have to get to know me before you ever ask something like that. Darling, if you think you can actually take care of me, my my apps would be flushed overfilled. I would not have to worry about food, nor bed, nor phone, nor any other bill. Why, thank you, Rhonda. How are you doing today, my darling? Feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. I'm doing quite well, Maddie. How are you doing? Oh, an OBGYN. labor and delivery specialty. That would be even more reason for me not to marry you. I have topophobia. For those who do not know, topophobia is a fear of pregnancy, not liking to be around pregnant people, and a fear of things like giving birth. I find all of those incredibly stressful to my system, even in thought. Wow, everybody's having a bit of either a really rough day or a really good day. Come in, sit down, decompress for a bit, let the emotions out, and see if it can help you readjust just being here and chilling. Hello, Madelit. Is it Madelit or Maidelit? Maidelit. Oh, thank you so much, darling. Welcome to the team. How are we tonight? So if we get up to 25K, I will do a nice little community poll for the group, card-wise. Hello, hello. How are you doing, Misty? Come on in. I'm trying to figure out what is a good way to put a menu up so people know what to expect when doing ASMR nights, which means I'm probably going to need to do a bit more research. Maddie. Uh-huh. And then like, oh, perfect. Okay, so I did pronounce it correct the first time around. I like to make sure that I'm at least making a good attempt at people's names. Clove oil. Clove oil is a number one go-to. It acts like a topical numbing agent. Still make sure that you get to a doctor or dentist as soon as possible, of course. But if you need to help tamp it down just a touch, really warm is a good thing. And then either a numbing spray or clove oil. And clove oil, if you get it anywhere in your mouth, it will numb everything. You will take out your senses of taste, but it will definitely, on a cotton swab, can be applied to the area. Try to avoid anything that has spirits in it, as that will expand the capillaries and whatnot, which means you'll feel a heartbeat, and it can be rather unpleasant if it's raging already. Oh. Right, right. Those clove ones were lovely. That and some people swear by CBD. It has no psychotropic effects, but it does apparently help to manage pain. Rage Against the Machine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ooh, chamomile. Yeah, like a good warm tea. Yeah, definitely get to a dentist as soon as possible, because anything that has to do with teeth and bones there within, especially if it's bad, those need to be taken care of ASAP, because those can get very dangerous very, very quick. And sometimes, though, you can go to an Occidental, a student college basically for dentists, and often get treatment a little bit cheaper. Ooh, heated vanilla extract. I mean, you can heat it, but I think part of the reason heated vanilla extract would have an effect is because it has alcohol in the solution. So you're kind of you're kind of overloading the nerves, basically using said spirit that's already in the infusion. Oh, your name is Madeline. But people always mispronounce it. Oh, I understand. I definitely understand with enunciation and mispronunciation. Mm. Um. Also, oh yeah, I knew what you meant. Some people will do like toddies and tinctures. Um, if he is allowed, like if the doctor said that it is allowed, um, ibuprofen. It helps to take down some of the swelling and will also help to maybe put a little bit of an edge to the whatnot. Oh yes, if you wish to fund things like days out. Hello, Ethan. Days out, outdoor vlogs, lives, that kind of stuff. Um, Throne, and I believe you can choose to send surprise gifts, gifts that you choose, or amounts that you choose, and that will come to me, and I can actually do quite a bit with that. So, like, if somebody wants to do the nails, it costs about $90 at this point because I like to make sure that I'm tipping my nail tech. But it's about $90 to go and get my nails filled in and whatnot. But if we're like, oh, I'd really like it if you went back to Mitzvah, grab a little something from the Japanese sweet treat place, or show us around there. Yes, there's so many different ways that people can support directly or sponsor directly. And if you want to, I can even do like a little shout out and like, hey, this is the person who did this for us, and it's ever so lovely. So thank you. Oh, PM ibuprofen. Yes. Oh, that's some good stuff. Just make sure you're not overdoing the dosage. It will work something awful on your stomach if you overdo it. Oh, you're welcome, my darling. You are welcome. Um, I want to say if there's a bit of a blood flow issue, baby aspirin. Full strength aspirin can be a little bit too much, but 1 or 2 baby aspirin, or tiny, like low dose 81 milligram, can also be helpful to kind of help make sure everything is not sitting, not getting blocked up in that area, and actually having a little bit more room to cycle through, as it were. I had, way back in the day, I had a back molar that went necrotic. The nerve went necrotic, and the nerve was actually going in 2 different directions. It's called bifurcated, and so the nerve ran up towards my ear and then forward towards the front side of my face. So when it started dying, I went deaf in one ear, I went blind in one eye. It was the most white hot searing pain, and I'm like, on the scale of worst to, oh my god, I didn't think it could get worse than that. It was the, oh my god, I didn't think it could get worse than that. It was honestly absolutely hellacious. So yeah, you have to take care of that stuff. It sucks. But you have to take care of that stuff as soon as you can, because it can be so incredibly just nasty. Yeah, make sure you fully finish those antibiotics. Like, do not skip. Do not, oh, I feel better. Don't skip a single damn thing, but definitely go in. It is some of the worst. It's not only is it white hot, it is centralized. It makes you contemplate just eliminating yourself from the census just to escape it. I have had foot fractures, bone fractures before from dropping a 45-pound weight plate across my toes. That was hell to walk on. I would still take that over this. So yeah, it is some of the worst pain. And I've also birthed a tumor. Sorry, a little TMI, a little bit of trauma. I have birthed a tumor. That, oh, no thank you, never again, never ever again. But that was still Only like the third most painful thing I ever went to. That tooth. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like like ringing sound in the ear, and like a spreading white lightning across my eye. And that's how I knew that it was sending all of the signals. And it is just this, it would just ring until you couldn't hear anything, like a church bell expanding. And just, it would get super high and then just so high that it was quiet. And then you would just literally hear your heart hammering in your ear when you started to be able to hear again. And then, yeah, just white hot lightning across the eyes, just again, ever expanding, couldn't see anything out of that. It was just like, oh no, oh no, I don't understand how people live with this shit. It's bad. It's bad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, tooth pain will humble anybody real quick. That, that, that point right there, Maddie. That point right there. It is great until it is full body experience. That part. Oh my god. Yeah. Like, and I've had hormonal migraines. Migraine is probably like number two. Because I've had migraines bad enough that I'm just like, oh no. Oh no. I don't care what I gotta do. We're doing whatever it takes to make it so I don't remember anything. Still number two compared to tooth pain. Tooth pain was the absolute worst. Hello, Maka. How are you doing, my darling? Ah, did somebody send for a one card pull? Oh, migraines and clusters. Oh, oh no. I don't think I have ever been misfortunate enough to have a cluster headache, but I've heard it's absolutely horrific. Oh, I'm doing quite well, my darling. Sitting, chilling. We have definitely switched over to the 6 to 9, and we're going to keep it that way. Although I am going to do breakfast tomorrow morning. And if anybody wants to send towards getting little coffee, little donuts, I can find myself a little specialty place, grab something early, and get that to you. Right, that part, that part. Oop. Oh. Yes. Ugh. I think we have a couple of specialty donut places around here, and they tend to run about $5 a donut, but they are usually well reviewed and quite well loved. The last place I went to, they took far too long to get my order, and I was not impressed with the service. The donuts were fantastic overall. It was the service that I was not a fan of. So there might be another place. Ooh, actually, I'm sitting right in front of a thing. I'll wait for Angela to come back as soon as they have. I will let them know. Oh, okay. Ooh, there's a Randy's Donuts. Oh, heck yeah. Ooh, sidecar donuts and coffee. Ooh. Hello, darlings. Why do people love Bavarian cream so much? Like, I'm sorry, that sounded so judgmental. That sounded so, I am so texture driven. Bavarian cream is a little too thick, a little too custardy for me. And just, I don't know, just finding one that has the right texture can be so difficult. Oh, you work at a winery and guests have been weird AF. What's been going on, darling? Is it just me? It's like people are slightly out of their minds as of late. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, were you the person who just sent? Oh no, there we are. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, were you the person who just sent? Oh no, there we are. And there we are. Yay! Yes, I could definitely pull some cards, see if we can get some clarity, to say the least. Ooh, lemon. Ooh, if I could get there's a place called Rad's Donuts forever and a day ago, and they did a sugared lemon curd filled donut, but it was infused with like thyme and basil. So it had a gently savory aromatic element, and it was fantastic. Oh, no worries, no worries. You're fine, my darling. You're fine, my darling. I am not mad at all. I was like, that's a lot coming. Oh, okay. I see what happened. No worries. Ooh. So, actually, it feels a little bit more like this. So, it's it's actively being changed, but you're still kind of dealing with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Pentacles is also sometimes known as the Knight of Coin. It's the suit of Earth. Knight of Pentacles tends to be stalwart, but when he's upside down, he is just such a fuddy duddy. Bit of a, I won't say like a buzzkill, more like a stick in the mud, quite literally. Derelict in duty, not not championing for you, not bringing you what you need or what you're trying to manifest. I won't say that he's not been there for you. He's just been not really paying attention to his job, as it were. So the Knight of Coin or the Knight of Pentacles usually, helps bring you to the right places or brings the right peoples to you, and then like champions your cause, whatever you're petitioning for, whatever you're wanting, needing, especially when you're trying to kind of refill spiritually and, get some forward progress. This guy's just been derelict as all get out. It's been aggravating because you're trying to make forward progress. You're trying to set, firm boundaries. You're trying to set firm goals. You're trying to keep yourself filled spiritually while also keeping yourself filled financially as well. And just, it feels like the person who should be going to bat for you is not. I think I mean this more in a universe kind of way rather than a physical person. But yeah, it just feels like the universe has kind of just left you out in the wind, as it were. And it's irritating. Ooh, especially when you have a page of wands. Oh, okay. is, yeah, I'm feeling a Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands, they're creative. The wands are a suit of fire. So, Page of Wands burns brightly like a nice campfire, not like a bonfire. It doesn't rage. But they want to be free and flitty, and they want to be artistic and expressive. And it feels like they're going, come this way, come this way. Not saying they're trying to lure you away per se, or not trying to give you the idea like, just run. Like, I honestly think the universe is wanting you to focus on yourself and not that which is not serving, because that which is not serving is not going to get necessarily better anytime soon. So you have to decide if your wants, your needs are being fulfilled, or if you should go and find ways to fulfill them. Take that as you will, because yeah, it feels like a very unequal yoking. And at some point in time, you have to kind of decide, do you want to be unevenly yoked and trying to bring somebody along with, or do you fly free, as it were? Oh yes. So there is throne. That is another way to go about it. Or if you drop support here, I will pull using that. And I think you can either do it through here, or you can also do through um, team gifts, which I believe I see a bit more of the revenue on team gifts. Well, I mean, he's got to get help. He's got to get yes, yes. Yeah, he's, how do I put this? He needs to get grief counseling. He needs to get yes, absolutely. Um, a therapy of some way, so he can actually move forward, because he's trying. It feels like he's trying, but it's like you can't do it on your own. You can't do it on your own. You need help. You need help at this point, to say the least, because you're not moving forward. Mm. And that, no judgment to that, by the way. I have zero judgment to that. But yeah, I know that when you get into those dark places, as I've seen it happen so many times, when you get into those dark places, sometimes you try to escape the reality because it is so overwhelming. And that, of course, you end up stepping in your own way. So, oh my goodness, thank you so much for the subscription. Oh, we made it to gold. Thank you so very much, my dear. I appreciate that. Maybe we should do a nice little Saturday morning next weekend and do little sub chat only kind of thing. Definitely stand for what you need to stand for, because if it's starting to affect you as well, you can't do any good if you're also being pulled under. It's like a drowning person. If you don't have the buoy, if you don't have the life preserver, if you don't have means to kind of make it so that both of you can float comfortably so you can get back to shore, then yeah. And that's the whole thing, is you're not. He needs to actually work on that healing. It's got to definitely be something that they want. And if they have an addiction, there definitely needs to be a professional involved so that he gets the appropriate type of counseling and help. That is not something necessarily a sibling can do, and most siblings do not have the right temperament to deal with other siblings in those kind of matters because you've known them for too long and you're too close to the situation, so you're going to have biases. But yeah, oh, that is a rough spot. That is definitely a rough and rocky spot, to say the least. Hello, hello. Let's see if we can start a new goal. New goal. Add 5. Yep. Thank you, thank you. Hello, my darlings. Welcome. Come on in. We're doing a little ASMR, a little bit of card reading. And it's a rough thing to do, I understand. But also yes, oh yes. Anytime somebody drops a galaxy, I will do a card pull. They can either decide if they want the card or if they want to gift the card to the community. So feel free to hit it. We also appreciate any support that we get, as always. And there are a lot of ways to support, including ways that result in you getting artwork and whatnot. So if you go through my Mayhem Marketplace, I will be updating some more stuff there. But yes, that is a very good way to get in the know and get in the loop and show your support, as well as get some artwork out of it. And everything I do is basically, I do a lot of one-offs. I do a lot of original stuff. So, and I will be, I think I have commissions up. If I don't, I'll have them up shortly, I promise. Ooh. Okay, so it's something that's definitely hereditary in nature. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Oh, I think most of you can see my gift gallery. I think there's a few things that are left. If somebody wishes to get those things in my gift gallery ticked off, I will also do card pulls for that. I think I've got DJ glasses and a whale diving as I think they're the two last things. If somebody will let me know if anything else in my gift gallery needs to be lit up, that'd be fantastic. Ooh. Ooh, these look good. Butter and salt, old fashioned. Oh, we love those. Vanilla bean glazed chocolate huckleberry. Hello. Chocolate chunk cookie. That looks fantastic. Citrus olive oil. Celebration cake, strawberry buttermilk. Ooh, maple bacon. Saigon cinnamon crumb. Oh my god. Crumb donut sounds so good. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Feel free. I'm sorry. I will try and face this so it's not completely off. Ooh. Basil eggs Benedict. That actually sounds kind of good. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, I think I want to go there tomorrow. Okay, so whale dive, two hearts. I think they're the big hearts, and 5 DJ glasses are what is left. Okay, let me change over to the DJ glasses. These are ever so cute. Ooh, okay. I think we've got 5 DJ glasses, I think is what you said. Thank you so much. And I'll be ever so kind. For each DJ glass that I get, I will actually do a card draw. You can decide whether you want it for yourself or for the community. Hello, Rochelle. Welcome on in. Hello, Jody. And Michael. Hello, Christy. Hello, Sarah. And Ariel. Hello, Patches and Livy. How is everyone doing? Just hanging out, kind of chilling, doing some ASMR. If people happen to drop one of those DJ glasses or anything else that is in my gallery, we will do card pulls. You can decide if you want it to be a community card pull or if you would like those as a personal card pull. And don't worry, you're not judged either way. Now, if you just want to go ahead and do directly, blinks are in Lyle. Right now, we are working towards another card pull for the community at 25K. And we have just fulfilled our subscription goal, so we bumped it up just a little bit. Next Saturday, I would love to do a little breakfast with the subs, so I will let you all know. Thank you so much. Oh, that is so cute. Would you like that card pull for yourself, my dear Maddie, or would you like that for the community? Right? Oh, and if you want to recharge, TikTok.com coin, no S. You actually get a much lower rate, so much better return on how much you're putting in. Something I think like almost 20 or 30% more coins for how much you are spending. Oh, welcome to level 50. Apparently you are now the #1 gifter. Thank you so much, Maddie. I do appreciate it. We will have our magnificent 7 listed daily. I still need to do the ones from last night. It was so fantastic during the battle. Y'all were unhinged and I loved it. Quite lovely, quite supportive, quite bolstering in many regards. So very much appreciated. And I will be trying to do and get signed up for more battles. So by all means. Thank you, thank you. Maddie, did you want the card pull for yourself or did you wish me to pull for the community? At least you're not covered in glitter? Why are you covered in glue, my dear? And I'm hoping it's Elmer's and not like hot glue. Hello, Vidin. Of course. Because one can never go without the other. Oh, it's Mod Podge. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Which would explain the glitter as well, so. Chaotic crafting! We love a good chaotic craft, honestly. Ooh, maybe I can actually pull out some... Maybe I can pull out some of my, resin or silicone molds. There's a particular mold I really like using. I find it very fun and I love it. Oh yeah, no worries. Sometimes this particular app loves to filter people and it drives me up a wall since I have such a short and very particular list of blocked words. Ooh, Gorilla Glue is nasty work. And be ever so careful to get that stuff off as soon as possible. Do not let it set for any amount of time. It creates quite a bit of heat. It can be rather toxic, and the hold on that thing is exactly as it says, gorilla strength. Maybe we could do a breakfast with painting a set of nails, artistically so. Okay. Maddie's week gone on because of energy they're putting out or somebody else? I love that. So there you are, my darling. This is the Four of Pentacles. There's a bit of miserliness. So a lot of times the Four of Pentacles is like pouring into yourself, saving up for yourself. This speaks to others, and there's this tiny dragon hoarding, miserliness. Just, it's not something that necessarily you're putting out. You're trying to build up. You're trying to put into yourself. You're trying to, how do I put it? You're trying to actually make sure that you are full in a way that allows you the extra energy to pour out to others. And just recently, you've been coming across a lot of people who are hoarding, who are more concerned about themselves, what they want. I think people see you spending into yourself and saving for yourself, and they take that as you're hoarding. It's because they don't understand boundaries, and then they are giving you a very biased or tinted reflection of what you are doing. So it very much sounds like it is somebody else, or basically the energy around you is your energy, but it's inverted. So it's not healthy, it's not kind, it's not the kind of energy that pours in and fills up. It is the kind of energy that hoards, is miserly, that expects so much, that expects you to go the extra mile, but does not actually give you the means to do as such. Yeah. Whatever is around you, it's literally I don't want to say a perversion, a reflection in that particular regard, but it's basically what you're doing, but it's the exact opposite, and it's because uh, feels like a good amount of the people around you are rather selfish, self-centered. What is the word I'm looking for? Ooh, the words hellacious come to mind. But yeah, no, it's their issue, not your issue. So I would do a clearing. It's self-absorbed. Thank you, thank you. They're self-absorbed. They see you spend on yourself. Clearing. It's self-absorbed. Thank you, thank you. They're self-absorbed. They see you spend on yourself. They are like, why aren't you spending that on me? And there's not a respect for the boundary line. So that that right there. So yes, I would definitely say do like a cleansing, a clearing. We've got a full moon coming up, so a good time to, reinvigorate the protections, the wards, the road openers, the all of the uncrossings, everything that you need to do. Feel free to actually do that. A good cleansing will do you a lot of good overall. Because yeah, these are there's a bunch of joy thieves who don't understand what a boundary line is, and that's quite it sucks to say the least. That sucks. Ooh. Ooh, banana bread latte. What are the times? That's in Pasadena, although they are open at 6:30. Okay. You're welcome, my darling. Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. Like sometimes you're going, am I crazy? Am I crazy? No, you're not. You're not crazy, my darling. People are definitely messing with you. Just remember, always stand strong, especially when it comes to your boundary line. So if you have somebody who's repeatedly stepping over the boundary line, just remind them, excuse me, no, that's not how we act. Welcome to the Beatitudes. You're going to do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Then you need to start being a better human being. Because right now you're being demanding, you're being rude, you're not, noticing the social contract at all. You need to figure that out and you need to come back when you can act appropriately. And if you cannot act appropriately, then you do not get to have my time, my energy, or my space. Hello, hello, welcome on in, my darlings. How are you? Soybean, you want crazy or just madly unbalanced in a way that I'm not sure whether somebody's going to get hit with a spoon or a mozzarella stick, but it goes that way. Okay, I'm going to unmic, so sound quality is going to change just a touch. Just realized that I had had my Bluetooth on for so long, it really did run that battery down, so. Hello, hello, how are you doing, darling? There we go. Hello, hello. Welcome, we are now plugged in. How is everyone doing? So, we have a couple of goals left in the gallery. For every DJ glass that somebody drops, I will pull a card either for themselves or the community as they wish. If you drop a galaxy, it'll be a 2-card pull. I'm being nice, I'm being generous. It's a Saturday, so why not? It's all good energy anyways. And then if anybody drops a whale diving, I will do a 5-card pull for them. Because I like filling up those galleries. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I know. I do. Customer service voice. I have much more the personality that's actually suited for a DOMME. One who's slightly on the softer side and then, ramps up kind of thing. But because I always have this kind of slightly customer service voice when speaking in polite mixed company, certain people mistake that politeness for weakness. And they will try and be excessive, step over the line, step over my boundaries and whatnot. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry. You thought this lovely, soft voice of mine, you thought this customer service politeness was just an invitation to be a doormat? No, darling. I'm going to politely tell you to fuck off. And if that doesn't work, I'll
tell you not so politely. Yes, I understand. I really, really do. Thank you so much for the shell. I appreciate that. And we've got DJ glasses and whale diving are the last two gift gallery things, and the hearts. I don't remember which size hearts though. Same, because usually you're taught to fawn when, you know, they're like, don't be too much, don't be too harsh, you always need to overreact. It's like, the older I get, the more I realize I wasn't overreacting, I was setting boundary lines, and they didn't like that. Hello, darling, how are you doing? Yay! Oh, so good. If you don't mind, I might even, if I do a little candle lighting today or tomorrow, I'll go ahead and gently push that in with mine just to, you know, give a little prayer to get you a little bit of relief and hopefully a very quick dental appointment. Get you a little bit of relief and hopefully a very quick dental appointment. Oh, hello. How do you do? Welcome, come on in. Hello, hello. No problem, dear. Actually, would people like me to make that available? Because I do tend to do spell casting on a decently open level, but I do tend to do spell casting at least once a week. So maybe I could find ways for that as well. I'm going to be doing more educational content anyway, so I might open it up to the public in a few ways, see if people want to sponsor and whatnot, and then I can also include them in with the prayer and the protection, as it were. And yes, if anybody is asking, tarot card, tarot readings, witchcraft and whatnot is one of the avenues that I put my services out to the public, as it were. Yes, I'll be doing some candle work. We've got that full moon coming up, so I was planning on doing some protection work this time around. I've got some fresh flowers. I've already got a nice blue tower candle. I think I have the right oils, and I'm probably gonna end up steeping a few things overnight, or at least probably tonight, and then into about tomorrow night when I'll start the ceremony and whatnot. Absolutely, of course. It really is. It really is. Well, that in especially when you're autistic or neurodivergent and you're being taught how to fit in, you're desperate to fit in, because when you don't fit in, people tend to get snarky, snippy. They tend to act untoward, and so sometimes, you know, you're like, I just need to fit in. I just need to fit in. Sometimes it is not worth it to fit in when people cannot respect your boundary lines. So, yep. I am still working my way out of imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is what I've had for a very long time. I'm doing a lot better. I've done a lot of healing around it, but oh yeah, I've definitely heard of that. And it's part of it is worsened by that need for perfection, and if you don't get that perfection, you assume that you're just an imposter. Like, oh, I didn't do it perfectly. It wasn't a masterpiece. I can't believe anybody would see this as being worthy, as, you know, being applauded or lauded. And quite often we are our own worst critics, but yeah, it can be such a pain in the ass when that happens. Six of Wands. So this jumped out, and I'm not sure who it's for. I can feel it sort of resonating with me, but it might also be more. The Six of Wands is getting your flowers, getting your congratulations, doing something and actually seeing positive results for it on a more consistent basis. So even if you don't think it's perfect, like, still put yourself out there, because people got to see your skills if they're ever going to applaud you for your efforts. Oh, yay, space cleansing. We've been doing lovely, lovely space cleansings. Between space cleansings and laundry and people actually doing some decompression, I'm impressed, and we've all been doing rather good. Yay. Oh, fair enough. There are days that we forget to cleanse our space, our energy. After I'm off of here, I'm probably going to do like a little bit more smoke cleansing and prepping of candles and all of whatnot. But yeah, I know what you mean, my dear bee. Hello, darlings. And no white sage, because that's part of closed practices, and it is an indigenous medicine. So you can do a lot of other kinds of sage. I actually have, I cannot remember what is in the bundle, but my friends got it from the Bone Lady in Louisiana when they were down there for Mardi Gras. Oh God, I cannot remember what it was. But it's supposed to help with negativity, with self-confidence, cleansing your space so that you bring in more positivity. So yeah. Yes. So Native Americans were not allowed to practice their craft, their spirituality, for a very, very long time, well into the 1960s, 1970s, if I'm not mistaken. And part of that was white sage, but palm-colored types found it and went, oh my God, this is so cool. We're gonna do smudging. And it's like, and they started going onto native and tribal lands and taking the plants, and they didn't take it in such a way that the plant could regenerate. They were just taking, as they usually do, and it drove the plant to a deeply endangered level. And so when Native Americans were finally allowed to have their practices back, they made sure that everybody knows this is a closed practice because you've driven this plant almost to, endangered levels. You're coming onto our tribal lands and you're not using it right. If you're wondering why things are kind of still going wrong for you, Susan, because that's not your medicine. It's not your practice, and you're not entreating the spirits and deities of the area in the right way, especially with what you're doing, because white sage apparently is even stronger than salt in certain regards. It doesn't just cleanse a place, it cleanses it of everything. It purges it of everything. So yeah, you don't use what you don't know. You can use a lot of other kinds. There are cedar bundles, juniper bundles, lavender bundles. You can use regular types of sage, but if it says white sage, and you yourself are not Native American, I highly suggest against that, especially if it is not being sold by a person who is Native American. Same thing with sweetgrass. Sweetgrass is not nearly as endangered, but it is much more specific to Native American practices. So there are certain things you have to recognize that are open for all versus open only for some. So yes, when you're doing witchcraft, please make sure you're doing some research. Hello, hello, welcome on in. How's everybody doing? Oh, I love that. I love that. French lavender and herbes de Provence. And herbes de Provence, especially that blend is fantastic. I want to say it's thyme, tarragon, oregano, lavender, and then like one or two. So it's actually really good, not only for a bit of cleansing, but also really good for protection. Absolutely adore herbes de Provence, especially on food. But yeah, it has all the lovely, lovely cleansing herbs, and all of those herbs are actually really easy to grow. So if you wanted to, you could grow your own and form your own bundles. Yes, be very careful if you're burning with pets. Make sure that, you want all of your windows to be open anyways when you're doing cleansings and whatnot, because you want the bad luck, the negativity to go out. You want it to go away. So make sure you always have all those open. But yes, also you don't want to be in an enclosed space, especially with pets. They are more sensitive. We as humans are less sensitive, but you can still end up giving yourself an overload. Don't smudge every day, or I'm sorry, don't smoke cleanse every day. Especially not with sage. Sage contains thallium. Too much inhaled thallium can create a heavy metal thallium poisoning. So it tends to be mild at first, but it can get to nasty levels. So please be careful. Please always be careful. Oh, got cinnamon. Oh, cinnamon's a good one. Quick action too. Yes, it makes an absolutely fantastic poultry rub. It is a fantastic poultry rub. Now, B, is it dogs are more affected or cats are more affected? Or is it just kind of across the board, small mammals have an issue with it? Sometimes people have chinchillas or ferrets. Same thing with anything that's in the onion family. Be really, really careful. Most pets are not meant to eat alliums or anything in the onion family, whether that is chives, leeks, shallots, onions of all variety, like green onion, spring onion, yellow, white, purple. It does a number on their kidneys and more, so please be careful. Depends on what you're using, but most animals are sensitive. Some things, they're actually toxic. Ah, yeah. Ooh, pine. I didn't know pine was toxic. Oh, shit. Cats and smaller dogs. Yeah, so, okay. Apparently pine is toxic. I know lilies are also, they can be very toxic. And for whatever reason, even though they are super toxic for cats, for whatever dumbass reason, like to chew on lilies. And that is a bad time. That's visit real quick. So be careful. Say the least. Be careful. Animals are not always smart. Mint is mostly fine, and they should leave it for the most part alone. Catnip is okay. That's why you have like catnip, cat grasses. I think parsley is okay, but you're not supposed to let them eat that with any regularity per se. If it grows in the garden as an herb or a spice, you have to be careful about letting your pets ingest it. Yeah, garlic is a huge no. That's why there's a place called Raising Cane's, and it's a chicken place, and they do chicken of some variety, but the owner kept pets in mind, so apparently it is more or less okay or safe to give your pets food from there, at least the chicken from there, because it does not contain the herbs and spices that would be bad for their stomach and kidneys, especially. That being said, if you're making my food pet safe, just go make pet food. I want people safe food, which means I want spices. I want herbs. You serve me something that does not have pepper, salt, herb, spice, garlic, seasoning. Like, I'm not buying this expensive ass food for my pet. They've got food. I can make them specialty food at home that follows those guidelines. But, excuse me? You're gonna season my food. That part. That part. Everybody's like, oh my god, Raising Cane is so good. I'm like, what in the English patient has happened to your taste buds? 'Cause, no. I'm like, I'm sorry, but when beans and toast are ranking higher on the flavor scale than your chicken, that's a problem. Right? Right? That part. You want to know the specialty beyond salt and pepper, because that's what they have put into their flour. You want to know what their special ingredient is? Pickle juice. A little splash of pickle juice. They soak basically their chicken in pickle juice brine. If you want that pickly flavor, all you got to do is spritz a little on your sandwich from literally a jar of pickles, and find the kind of pickles that you want. So like the garlic infused or the tarragon and spice infused one, and spritz that over your chicken salad. You want good, flavorful, juicy chicken that has been seasoned? Popeyes. Popeyes is number one. That, or go to like places like Nashville Hot, or any place that has like soul food. That should be well seasoned. Get something from there. Enjoy your food. And then if you really got to give something to your pet, get some of those Tyson chicken tenders, cut them up all nice and fine and whatnot. Bake them low and slow at like, I want to say like 250 for I think an hour and a half. That'll make you little chicken treats. And you can give them those little chicken treats, completely unseasoned, ready to go, and you can then enjoy your food. That part, for people who've given up on the pleasure of eating, you could have stopped it. It's for people who've given up, because honestly. Ooh, Tim Hortons. I think Tim Hortons is known as Hardee's down here. Ooh, Tim Hortons. I think Tim Hortons is known as Hardee's down here. But yeah, I've heard that too. It's like, come on, folks, seasoning. And with the Happy Meals, you can always make sure not to ask for certain things like no onions, no salt, pepper. Like, yeah, there's only a few things that they add on a McDonald's burger, and you can ask for it like super plain, like literally nothing on it. And yeah, they'll do it exactly that way for you, so it is safe. So yeah. Hey, how you doing, Janelle? Mm-hmm. So we got about half an hour left. If anybody else would like cards, blinks are in Lyle. But also, right now we're having a little special where if you drop a DJ glass or one of the other things, it is still lit up in my gallery. We will do a card pull. You can either choose for yourself or for the community. Mm-hmm. Mmm. I don't know why I was thinking burger. You're right, chicken nuggets, because those have no extra seasoning. Yeah, nuggets, fries, like water. Yeah, no, I mean, especially when dogs get to, or pets of any variety get to a certain age. Yeah, give them a little table scrap here and there. Not every day, definitely not every day. Too much fat or too much salt in their diet can cause vet level issues. But yeah, every now and again, a little bit of table food ain't bad for them. You just have to make sure A, it's the right temperature, and B, it's the right seasonings in it, or the lack of certain seasonings in it. Mmm. Apple slices. Oh, and a cup of ice water. Especially with summer coming up. Oh, yeah. Dogs. Dogs love ice water. I don't know what it is, but the way I've seen so many dogs just plunge that entire snout just in there, trying to hunt down every last ice cube. Pure comedy for me. I love it. Mmm. Bat and ducks. I wish more places did things like pup cups, because like a lot of people don't want to go to Starbucks for a very good reason. But yeah, I wish more places did like little pup cups and whatnot. Damn it! Now my brain is going. Oh, ducks eating ice water. It is the cutest thing ever. It is absolutely the cutest thing ever. Mmm. Mmm. Vanilla ice cream with a tot on top. Oh, that is too cute. So Sonic does it as well. I love that. I freaking love that. It's quality control. You have to, make sure that it's gonna, pass inspection. You're like, every now and again, you have to like, just try it. Just try it. Just. Make sure it passes muster. Have a lovely one, dear. I should be on at 9 a.m. A little bit of sweet, a little bit of savory. Good night, good night. Look, I think we've all had that moment where we're like, I know this is not necessarily supposed to be for human consumption, but... I saw I don't know if it was like a Panera Bread kind of situation, but somebody was like doing the drive-through, and they had like the pup cup, but it didn't look like it was like a cup like they do at Bucks. It looked like it was like in a little dish, and they're extending it out towards the car, and you see this big Great Dane head come out and just literally envelop from the top, and then they didn't even like try and like wolf it down or anything, but just clamp and it disappears. And the drive-through person is just cackling hysterically. Because, yeah, like, the dog wasn't even trying to, like, eat the whole thing. They were just literally, they took a hold of basically the top of it and just slid right back. And it's like, oh my god, the dog even knows. It was so cute. Oh, that is a nice little treat. 6 little bites of ice cream and a top. Honestly, that sounds kind of good. I used to love hot fudge sundaes with fries, like steak fries. Oh, just that hot, salty, sweet, that richness from the hot fudge. Just, oh, so good. So good. Right, he was so polite about it. He was so polite about it. I've seen some dogs absolutely lose their minds, but he's big dog, so polite about it. Yes, yes. I don't know what it is, but a little duck eating ice water is just the cutest thing. I'm like, I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad. That is cute. That is so cute. It just is. They make the cutest little noise. That like, oh, shut up. Yeah, yeah. And they're usually those little white ducks. They almost look like an exact replica of like the floaty toy for like pools and bathtubs and whatnot, but white. They are so cute, so stinking cute. And yeah, for whatever reason, them and ice water, it's the cutest thing ever. Yes. Oh my god, yes. That little plap, 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 plap. Ducks are fun. If ducks weren't also just such horrific creatures at certain points, they are so cute. Of course, I also kind of love ferrets, chinchillas. Oh, the little sugar gliders. They're so cute. I'm not really sold on squirrels. Don't hate them. Don't hate them. Don't hate them. But just, I don't know. Squirrels are a little too squirrely. Pun kind of intended. Like, any little thing that sets them off, they have got no common sense. And they will just pinball over the place, usually making things a lot worse. They are. Oh my god, they are. Oh, I love it. Had domesticated duck. Oh. Ducks and chickens. Yeah, right? Right? You're like, if you weren't so daggum adorable, how dare you? Oh, they had a swan in her bathtub. How big was that bathtub? My goodness. If we get to 25K, I will do one more card pull before I'm off and running. So I think we're only about 5K off from doing that. So if everybody uses that little game of fingers, we can get that done in very short order, I'm sure. Yeah. Swans? Swans are interesting. Although I still find hens to be kind of hilarious, especially when they get broody, because they do not make the distinction between this is my egg, that is your egg, this is my chick, that is your chick. Sometimes they don't even quite make the distinction between that's a chicken and that's a cat, dog, random other pet. And they're like, nope, you're mine now. It's like, girl, what you doing? Right. We all love blowing in the breeze, as it were. Because who the fuck wants pants? Who really, really wants pants? Nobody. Nobody wants pants. Pants are the devil. Is Donald Duck in it? Deadpool in it? Oh, How you doing, my dear? I think we've got a couple things left on the gallery. So if you drop one of these, anybody, I'm talking to the whole collective, if you drop DJ glasses or the whale diving will get you a 5-card pull. DJ glasses will get you a 1-card pull. And if there's anything else on the gallery, please let me know. But yeah, thank you. That part. I'm like, I always try and warn. I don't have very many roommates often, but if I'm out and about, I always try and warn potential roommates. Hey, yeah, if I seem to stay in my bedroom or my space a lot, it's mostly because I don't love wearing a whole lot, and I don't want to give you more of an eyeful than you actually want. So, out of respect. But also, if you happen to see me in slightly less because I thought you were out and about, sorry, I hate clothing. Hey, how you doing, Miss? How are the kids? Hopefully well and good. I also do that when I have, like, partners I'm going to be living with. I'm like, look, you're going to see a lot of me. And, don't worry, that's not a signal. I'm not trying to, like, give you the, hey, let's go. This is just I feel comfortable enough to very much be myself, and myself don't like wearing a whole lot, because I overheat way too easily, so enjoy the view. I don't know what to tell you. Oh my god, yes, palazzo pants, culottes, anything that has a good breeze to it. I love a good sari. Or just, like, something that I can wrap around that, like, has enough crossover that, like, I'm covered, but I'm not having to do much more than that. Pit bulls in pajamas. So cute. So cute. Right, that part. Oh my god, an oversized t-shirt. Or even one of those, like, oversized t-shirt dresses. Oh my god, so comfortable. Oh, can it be thin as tissue paper? Yes, please. Yes, I don't, like, too many layers is just, it binds, it twists, it doesn't feel right. And, like, if I'm wearing something tight, I want it to be as tight as a corset. So, like, either cover my body in stricture or nothing at all. That seems to be the two. Great, comfy, but presentable. That's really the only two modes. I know, honestly, for you, you're short enough, you could probably just have on a child-sized t-shirt. No, look, it goes to her knees. How short are you? Jesus. Yeah. Like, respectfully, yeah. Buff. Anything flowy. Oh my god, pockets. Yes. Oh, if it's flowy and they add in a pair of pockets. Yes, please. Especially, like, if they're along the seam line, so you got, like, a nice deep bag pocket. Something big enough to put, like, a cell phone in. Oh. I always love that. It's like, yes, give me pockets. Oh my god. I don't know what that's like. And I don't say that out of any sort of jealousy, but I do not know what that is like. I've been shopping the women's section since I was a child. I was A, gifted, and B, I'm every time I grew, I also grew, but, like, I was practically my full height by, like, 4th, 5th grade. I didn't have time to shop in children's clothing because I was literally growing too tall too fast. So like most kids' shirts would end up hitting me just above the belly button, and give it like 2 months and I would have been like literally too tall for it. I'm like, my parents are like, you gotta stop growing. I'm like, they're like, okay, fine, we're putting you in basketball. Okay. And I just stopped growing. That was the laugher right there. Any doctor that is still using the BMI needs to be smacked. And anybody who is trying to justify the BMI needs to get smacked. The BMI was written up by a person who was not a doctor. It does not measure metrics. It was basically a survey of the incredibly upper class. We are talking elites. We are talking the 1%. We are talking aristocracy. And that particular point in time, foppishness, dandyism, low muscle tone, therefore low weight, was very, very, very much in fashion because you didn't want to be strong and muscly and sweaty as the peasant class were. So those numbers are deeply skewed and literally do not measure anything like bone density, muscle mass versus lean muscle mass versus fat. It measures nothing. And again, written in the 1800s for the elites, not for the working class. So there's a huge level of not only classism but also racism that work in tandem with the BMI system. So yeah, that BMI can eat my entire backside. Right? Right? And we love that sleeper build, by the way. We love that sleeper build. You're like, I gotta wrestle, like, cane corsos and chihuahuas and shit. Like, I gotta be buff like this. Thank you. I appreciate that. Mm. Thank you, Stevie, for the heartbeat. And thank you so much. I believe you were here last night, and you were actually one of the Magnificent Seven. I gotta figure out where I put my list, because we did have some absolute fantastic standout people yesterday who really went all out on those battles, and I so appreciate you for that, by the way. Oh my god. What is it with the frickin' doodles? Like, every person who works with, like, pets, dogs, and whatnot, especially groomers, like, every last one of them are like, I fucking hate the doodles. It's the damn doodles. It's the damn doodles. Like, everybody despises them. I'm like, are these dogs just, like, extra over the top, or are they just, like, aggressive? Like, what's going on? Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Come on, come on, come on. How's everybody doing? Ooh, we're already up to 22.5. Once we hit 25K, I will be doing the next card pull. So when you come in the first 15 minutes, if we can get to 10K, I know that's a lot to ask, but that's why we do it. If in the first 15 minutes we get to 10K, I do a free community card pull. And then it's every 15K after that will be another community card pull. Also, if you are filling up things that are in my gift gallery, that will also get you card pulls as well. And you can decide if you want to give those to the community or if you'd like to get a personal read for yourself with those. Oh, I know they shouldn't exist. Labrador, Poodle, and I think a few other, like, Springer-esque dogs. So they got a whole lot of hunting dog in them, but seeing as both of those lines are very heavily inbred, for whatever reason with the doodles, it ended up giving them the worst components of all of the breeds that were used to make them. So like usually when you crossbreed, you get healthier genetics, and for whatever reason for them, it made them worse, and it combined all of their worst traits together, especially temperament wise, apparently. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they really are. Well, I mean, standard poodles deeply inbred. Like those, I don't understand how poodles even still exist. They are so deeply inbred. But the same thing has been happening with golden retrievers and thing in the retriever and Springer family. They were deeply bred or inbred for their looks rather than what they were originally meant for, which is to be hunting dogs. But that means they have all kinds of genetic issues. Oh no, people getting. Oh, I hate it when people dump their dogs. Like, damn it, you signed up for it. You signed up for either find them a good house to go to, or fucking deal with it. Like, it's like people either find them a good house to go to, or fucking deal with it. Like, it's like people who have kids and don't like really fully think it through, and they just think that their child is gonna. Oh, I want something that'll love me unconditionally. When is the last time you loved your parents unconditionally? Like, think back to that as a child. When did you ever love your parents unconditionally? All they had to say is, no, we're not giving you, XYZ. No, I'm not giving you a hot curling iron. Like, motherfucker, seriously? Ugh. Yeah, they're like a greyhound met a wolfhound. Those things, they are fast, they are long, but I don't think they're nearly as nervous as a greyhound, because oh my god, a greyhound is just if a chihuahua actually went to the gym. Oh no. Ooh, a spaniel pit mix? Oh no, thank you. That sounds like that could be so incredibly bad breed wise. Mmm. Yeah, especially if something you have as a pet is part of the working dog breed or the working, animal breed. You gotta keep them entertained. If not, they get bored. And when they get bored, they get destructive. Oh no, no! Everybody thinks, oh, a poodle. They're so high class. Poodles are hunting hounds. Poodles are now deeply inbred, and rich people have far too many of them. But poodles originally were hunting dogs. They have foul temperaments at points. Right? This is why I think you should sort of have to go through a test to have kids and a test to have pets. Because you have to recognize how much effort needs to actually be put into them to train them and raise them correctly. And I mean that in both ways. Oh, thank you for the shells. I appreciate that. Oh god, don't even get me started on backyard breeders. And by the way, and like this is not a direct schmack at the Amish, but there's been apparently an increasing number of Amish communities that are going down that pipeline of backyard breeder style stuff, and that is never good. Right? People who use their pets as decorations. Ugh. Oh yeah, no. And spaniel rage is it's a nervous brain issue kind of thing, not as in a nervous brain, but as a nervous system neuropathy type thing. So it's not even that you have a good dog that maybe has a trigger. It's just there, and it's like sudden onset dementia. It is horrifying, and it is so incredibly dangerous. Mm-hmm. Oh, we love a pity mix. Pit bulls are lovely dogs. I'm glad that they have a bit more genetic diversity. I hate specialty pit bulls. I really hate specialty pit bulls. Oh, well, he's a blue snub nose. You're inbreeding a pit bull. Is that why his eyes are so close together? You understand your dog is not really healthy, and he's going to go the way of the pug if you keep that shit up. Like, but I love pit bulls. I love pit bulls. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for joining the team. Welcome, number 42. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And again, I tend to blame owners overall, but still. Oh, we got to 25K. I'm so sorry. Did somebody call that out? Did I not see that? I'm so sorry. We got to 25K. We're going to go ahead and do a community card pull. How's everybody doing today? Welcome, bienvenue. I think one of the dogs here, he's got a wonderfully modeled coat, almost like a cattle dog, but his face and head is a lot like a pitty mix. But yeah, like, he comes up to, like, calf height. Not even calf height. I'm just like, did somebody's hound, like one of them low slug hounds, and a pitty get together? Like, what happened here? And he's built like a brick. That dog is so solid, like, just pure muscle and a little high strung. But oh my god, the jump that dog has, he can clear 3 feet real easy. I'm like, good god. Can get into it. You can tell that he's a working dog. And honestly, if they had a way to work him out around here, yeah. Who's your daddy? Whose white baby is this? I'm sorry. Yeah, they definitely know or let me know when people are about. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Hey, yeah, rich like me. Has it taken any time? I'm sorry, don't ask. I have no idea. Got the Magician coming out. And this is for the collective. Right? So the Magician, I think the meaning's a little bit different this time around. It's usually, getting so good that your sleight of hand is like on par. That's the so long and short of it. This feels much more like an illusionist. Being able to make something seem like what it's not quite. The original position was kind of upside down and it feels like it's waffling. But be a little bit more mindful of people around you, especially if you're getting that kind of gut feeling that that they're not telling you everything, that they're not if you're getting like just a bad feeling like somebody's not quite telling you the whole truth and nothing but the truth, if they are if it feels like a lot of sleight of hand, a lot of flim-flam, trust your gut on it that something is wrong. Definitely make sure that you're keeping receipts, as it were. But also, feel free to pull a little bit of your own magician right back at them. So if you've ever, oh god, what is that movie? Woody Harrelson is in it, and what's his name? Oh my god, they were in Zombieland together as well. But yeah, like where they're trading tricks back and forth, see who gets the upper hand. Like, if you are running into somebody who is like, you got that bad feeling that they are being dishonest, that they are trying to pull flim flam. Now you see me. Thank you. Start pulling some of those tricks back as well. Like, be petty. It's okay to be petty. Have your receipts. Always have your receipts in line. But like, hand them the trick and watch them fail. Like, it is totally okay for you to do that, because they're like, you know, they're like, oh, let me tear up the card, let me do that. Yeah, no, they're trying not to elevate themselves, they're trying to take from you. They're trying to get past your boundaries, over your boundary lines, so that they can get what they want from you, and don't let that happen. Don't let that happen, because they don't deserve your time, your energy, anything like that. So do what you gotta do and be petty. Petty is perfectly fine in this particular instance, because they are sloppy at what they are doing. It's easy to see them from about a mile off. You know, just keep your receipts, and you're like, no, I was just giving them enough, you know, rope to run with. I was just making sure that everybody else could see them for exactly what they were. Be gently petty, but yeah, petty is not a bad thing. Or at least reestablish and maintain firmly where your boundaries are. No, petty's fine, because at this point they're playing in your face, and at this point it is so very clear what they are doing, and what they are doing is, it's not good. It's not kosher. So yeah. Morgan, I would highly suggest that you ask me those questions over on my sites. If you are a loyal fan, you will know where to go. And yes, I will answer your question there. You're welcome. Thank you for minding the manners, the boundaries, and the politenesses. I do appreciate that. Okay, I'm just about to head off. I will be back on tomorrow morning. If anybody would like to send for my coffee and donuts, there are quite a few ways that you can go about that. And if you're clever, you'll check the blinks in Lyle. You know what to do. I think there's a nice little specialty place that I'll be headed to called Sidecar. Hoping to pick up a few, and then at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will be on. We can have a little bit of breakfast. Have a lovely night yourself, sir. But yeah, I'm sorry, I made the assumption of gender. Sir, madam, person in between. But yeah, have a lovely night. I'm going to go do my thing. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. to at least 11:30ish. And we can have a little breakfast together. A little get up, a little wake up. And maybe even bring a little spell casting in with it as well. So yeah. Thank you so much. Have a nice night, darlings. Bye.